everyone, so it's October and now is the time to be doing simple vampy looks. So I'm going to be doing an easy one palette simple witchy green look. I'm going to be using the Morphe 35M Boss Mood palette, and I'm going to be using this palette because it is mostly greens and those are the shades we are looking for. So I'm going to lay down a transition shade and I'm going to be using a fluffy brush, and the shade I'm going to take is this green one. It's the fourth in the top row and it's called Express Yourself. So I'm going to be taking that on my fluffy brush and I'm going to be laying it down as my first shade. Alright, so now that we've taken the shade Express Yourself and blended it out in the crease and laid down the eyelid, we're going to take the next color, which is this darker green, and it's called Green with Envy. Using a smaller, fluffier brush, we're going to use that shade and darken the outer corners of our eye. Alright, so now that we've used the shade Green with Envy to deepen and darken the outer corners of our eyes, we're going to be taking an Urban Decay Smoky Eye Brush, I don't know where I got this from, and we're going to be taking the smudger end and we're going to be combining these two glitter shades in the second row, Stand Out and Electric Energy, and we're going to be using them on the bottoms of the eye to give it more depth and make it nice and glittery. Alright, so now that we've smoked out the bottom of our eye and gave it more definition, we're going to be taking the two first glitter shades in the second row, Stand Out and Bold Moves, and we're going to be mixing those using a flathead brush sprayed with a little bit of setting spray to get it to stick, and we're going to be adding that and pressing it into the lid to give it a more glittery and shiny appearance. Alright, so now that we've laid down the glitter shades, I'm pretty sure you guys can't see them as well as you should because there's not enough light because my curtains are black. But we're going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora Highlights Glow Palette. And we're going to be taking the shade Helia, which is this green shade in the corner. And we're going to be using that to highlight the inner corners of our eye. Alright, so now that I've laid down that shade from the highlighting palette, it's so pretty. It's one of my favorite palettes ever. It's so pigmented. I'm going to be taking the NYX Eye and Eyebrow Pencil in shade Moss. It's this green shade right here. And I'm going to be applying that to my waterline. Alright, so now that I've laid down that green eyeliner, I'm going to be moving on to mascara, and I'm just going to apply the Colossal Volume by Maybelline. Alright, so now that our eyes are finished, I'm going to move on to lips, and I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild shade in Eerie Onyx. It's this pure black shade, and I'm going to be using that for my lips. Alright, so these are the lips, and because I was looking for more of a matte color, I'm gonna lay down on top of this the shade Friday by Colourpop Cosmetics. It's this matte black shade that's really pretty. I'm just gonna use that to put on top of my lips. Alright, so now that we've laid down the shade Black Friday from Colourpop, I'm going to be taking a metallic liquid eyeshadow from Wet n Wild called Lara's Necklace. I use these a lot for lip topper and less of an eyeshadow topper, and they actually work pretty well. So I'm going to be taking this shade, and it's a green shade, and I'm going to be putting it on my lips. Alright, so this is how my lips look with the lip topper on it. Well, liquid eyeshadow, lip topper, whatever. I use them as lip toppers and they work really well. They don't really come off. So now I'm going to be using that same shade from earlier, Helia, and I'm going to be putting that on my cheeks. Alright, so now that this look is almost complete, I'm going to take my NYX matte setting spray. I'm going to set my face, and I'm also going to add my eyelashes and do my hair, and I'll see you guys in a bit. So here's the finished product with my makeup and my hair all done of my simple witchy green look. I think it came out pretty well for only using one palette and a couple of green shades. If you liked this video and you're looking to see more makeup looks or just other videos in the future from me, please be sure to like and subscribe, and thank you guys for even watching this far.